You could feel how much desire and fight there was on both sides in this game, and we're just watching it. You're there in the building. From your vantage point, what can you share anecdotally about what you observed from this Laker team that illustrates the level of want-to on their side?
Yeah, Scott, my seat was on the baseline just 100 feet away from the Lakers bench. So anytime there was a timeout or a break in the action, I could see the discussions that were happening. And I saw LeBron and Rondo break down a play, and they're both kind of basically shouting at one another because they both wanted to execute it better. At one point, LeBron announced to the entire huddle, we got to set better screens. You got to find a man. You got to put a body on him. They come out of the timeout. What does LeBron do? He goes, he drills Kendrick Nunn with the screen to free Rondo up to get him to the rim because he wants to show, if I'm going to talk about it, I got to be about it as well. And you saw those type of interactions all game long. There was one time in the third quarter where he yelled at Kyle Kuzma, where he ended up having to run back and try to block Bam Adebayo. He got called for a foul. And he told Kuzma, like, you can't pump fake it. Just swing the ball. Swing the ball. And the next play down, he didn't hold it against Kuzma. He found Kyle in the corner. Kyle hit the three. And I walked out of the arena with Kuzma talking to him about this. And he said, like, that's kind of been my role. I'm the youngest guy on the team. Guys get on me all the time about what I should be doing right. But the fact that they had the confidence in me and I had the confidence to take that shot shows that I'm growing with this team. And that, to me, is what the story of this Lakers team is. Despite that 4.5-month break in the middle of it, there's been a ton of growth from the start of training camp up till now.
Obviously, Dave, LeBron James has lived on this stage, right? I mean, this is 10 times. He knows every single thing that comes with it. What can you share about his approach on this Tuesday in Game 4 that had to have impacted his teammates? They're looking at him like, well, if he says it, it must be true.
Yeah, he wakes up from his pregame nap, and what a wonderful life he lives to be able to have a pregame nap. And he texts the entire team that this is a must-win. And Anthony Davis said he didn't have to say anything more. We knew what it was all about. And LeBron went on to tell us afterwards that he considered it one of the biggest games of his career because if he falls down in a 2-2 series against this Miami team, he could be in some trouble.
Steve, this was a tight game until the final minutes down the stretch. What was the difference for the Lakers?
Well, I thought a big-time three from the right corner by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope followed up that with a driving layup. That was a big key. And then Rondo scored on the driving layup, and then he was the one that fed Anthony Davis. So what you had was veteran guard play, stepping up at pivotal moments. And veterans, period, because Anthony Davis has been in the league for quite some time. Obviously, Rondo and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has been there. LeBron dropped his 28 and what have you. But the young thoroughbreds on Miami, the Tyler Heroes of the world, the Duncan Robinsons of the world, who played good games, in the end, the experience of those individuals on the Lakers is what pulled everything through. This is exactly what the Rob Pelinkas of the world, the Magic Johnsons before him had anticipated and were looking for when they built this Lakers squad.
Yeah, L.A. with some solid defense in that fourth quarter, too, and some key offensive rebounds. So now we're at 3-1 Lakers.
Yes.
This Heat team has shown a willingness to fight. Their competitive desire can't be questioned, but is this anything but a foregone conclusion now?
Yes. It's a foregone conclusion. It's over. They're going home.
All right.
In all likelihood, Friday. The valiant effort, all the respect in the world. They'll be around in the future. But in terms of this series, it's a wrap. They're not coming back from a 3-1 deficit. They don't have the horses. They've got young, solid players surrounding a guy like Jimmy Butler. Jay Crowder was a great pickup for them and what have you. But when you're going up against LeBron and AD, you need at least one bona fide superstar to offset that. Jimmy Butler played like a superstar in Game 3, but is he a superstar night in and night out? No, he's not there.
I'm going to try one more time. Extra day. Maybe they get Dragic.
Well, all right, you're going to give him a chance, and we'll give him a chance Friday night. I am telling you, they're going home. Okay? They're going back to South Beach. Now, if they luck up and they win a game or whatever, that's fine. What I mean when I say that is that they are not coming back from a 3-1 deficit to win the NBA championship. That's not going to happen, and I'm predicting this series ends Friday. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.